Alright, we're gonna continue the, sorry, welcome back. Uh, we're gonna continue the little bit of progress we're making. We had a lot of fun with PvP today. Still gonna be doing some PvP, but the stream was kind of dying off, so I decided to end the stream. It's admittedly like my golden hour seems to be like 2 a.m. to like 7 a.m. So today was a pretty awesome day. I'm just gonna like go ahead and this will be a little bit of a vlog type episode because just reflecting on what just happened this last couple of hours. We actually doubled our size, so community is now twice as large, and it's half of us are here for the. It seems like half of us are here for the PvP, half of us are here for the walk or the just playthroughs, enjoying the game. So I'm actually really liking how this is working out. We have a nice little community building, and if any of y'all watching this, then I just got to shout out and say thank you so much for all the support, guys. Today, any other day, every time you show up to the stream, it's means a lot. Honestly, we're hitting our goals pretty quickly. Honestly, I literally didn't even have time to put up our second follow goal being 20, and we hit it the same day. Got 15 to 20. I think we were at 14. I mean, those last few days we've doubled in size, which, I mean, admittedly, we're small. It's not that surprising, but at the same time, it's been going good. So just got to shout out, say thank you to everyone. So, you know, my bad, wrong one. Got to say thank you. So everyone here watching on YouTube, thank you so much. Thank you very much. Your time is hopefully not getting wasted. Hopefully you're enjoying the content and we can continue to do great things. Anyway, so we're going to continue the playthrough of this intelligent build. And going to go ahead and take out this mimic. Dark damage is what I've learned. Mimics do not like the dark. Oh my, I hate that kick. That's the kick I've been talking about. Almost got me. Not gonna lie. 2 Titanite scales. Ooh, is that a lucky number for us? Oh no, I think we need 6. Yeah, I think we need 6, which means we have 4 if we were to buy the one off of our buddy Grey Rat. Still, moving along. This weapon's gonna come along very nicely. We've pretty much gotten everything we need here. That's the route to the shortcut. Leads back to the main area, the first area we went to. This is where we get the profane coal in this room. You can enter it from the left over on the other side of this wall. Just to touch up on the few things I did while I didn't realize that I wasn't recording, so figured we'd just catch up everybody all at the same time. Sadly, we are out of Estus, so I'm kind of hoping we get an invasion kind of soon here. Because if we get an invasion and we win, then we get the refill of all of our supplies. And not have to do this whole area twice. Otherwise, we gotta sprint through that guy. And, sadly, we don't have any of our chameleon spells on. So, it'd be a trick. It'd definitely be a trick. Yeah, we're probably just gonna bait him out. Oh, he's not coming. You don't want none of this? God, we're so low on Estus. So low on FP. Just low on everything. This is painful. Well, let's see if we can deal some heavy damage with Dark on this guy. I'm not sure what's going to work well or not. Oh my lord. Oh, we only had enough to do one. That is unfortunate. Alright. I don't think I have a hidden blessing either. No, we only have divine. Do we have restores blah blah blah? So no, that won't do it. Anything that gives us FP. I don't think those items exist in this game, sadly. No, I don't think so. So what we may do is try and get an invasion. And if we can get an invasion and win, then we get our essentially the ability to refill our Estus and take him out with Great Soul Dregs, because man, these Great Soul Dregs are extremely powerful in PvE. PvP, they're strong, but the problem is they move so slowly. They're huge, which is something they got going for them. They're such a large spell that people don't know how to handle them. Honestly, when we get a chance, we're going to get Chaos Bedded Vestiges, because that's another really good one for PvP as far as pyromancies go. But for now, we're just going to try to, like I said, get an invasion. If we can get an invasion, win. Get whatever we get. I'm not sure if we're going to get dregs for an invasion. We may end up with a Pale Tongue, but might be wrong on that, so hopefully we're wrong on that. Come on. Give me a world. Give me someone to invade. Well, this is going to get boring real quick. Hopefully we get invade. We may not, though. It's kind of looking like we may not get an invasion. He's just sitting over there patrolling. I can't seem to kite him. Like, I was getting him to kite a little bit, but he... I don't know. Definitely intimidating trying to take this spot with him around. We may just try and... we'll throw a Divine Blessing on. Maybe a Sigbro. That'll be our first go-to. We'll just use that now. See if we can't kite him this way. He is like kind of derping. He doesn't want to come forward. He just wants to sit there and try and shield from us. Here we go. Come on. This is not going good. There we go. There we go. Never fun having to use a Divine Blessing in that type of situation. Never fun having to use a Divine Blessing, but in reality, that's what they're there for. So... at that point, we're probably just going to keep rolling on around. Drop down this, drop down these. And we come up on our Dark Souls 2 character here. Laddersmith Gilligan. I think everyone was a little relieved to see he was dead. And it at least offered some somewhat useful ladders in the area for a change. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and stop searching for a world to invade. Cancel invasion. And we will light our bonfire. See, it's unfortunate because with where we're at, I'm not sure where we want to put points. It's like I'm nervous about carrying around this many souls, but I don't know, like, even if I already use the souls right now, where would I put them to? I mean, I suppose I could just keep pushing intelligence, but I kind of like this soul range. Like, the soul range is really good for invading. But, you know, a couple levels won't hurt.
Very well, then
Let's see what we can get. We can get up to intelligence 50. It's not a bad one. Dexterity, strength. Attunement, endurance. Vitality's not a bad one either, but just haven't had the draw to want to do it just yet. Endurance would be good too, just because of the weapon we're using. It's got such long combos. We could really abuse them if we add a little more endurance, because every time we go into a wombo combo, we tend to run out of stamina. We can't get away. We can hit hard. We can hit for like half their health, if not more. But then we're stuck next to them, and they're going to get some hits on us. So it's essentially you're going to have to sacrifice a little health and just do a kind of a damage trade, depending on how their weapons are operating. So yeah, I think we're gonna go intelligence. We're gonna keep pushing intelligence, get that up to like 50. Real solid. And that's all we need from you. We got ourselves another Estus shard, so we'll go ahead and put that on. Realot to get 6 and 6. Gives us 3 and 3 during invasions, which will be good. Give him the Profaned Coal. And we're gonna, I think that's pretty much it. Our 30,000 we have left over, we're gonna go buy another scale off our buddy. One scale. Could get a buckler off him too. Buckler and target shield. The target shield offers a little more physical protection. Not that that's not something you'd actually use it for. We'll buy one of each. Why not? That way we know what we can kind of work with. Yeah, that looks good. Stop there. Gosh. Just trying to think of what we might want to do with these. Huh. Yeah. Oh, we'll see what infusions we have available now. So we can do dark gems, hollow gems. It looks like bleed are now an option as well. So that's a pretty good jump. That's cool to know. So I was wondering if the crow quills were actually available to be infused. Looks like they are. So that's kind of a cool little bit. Good to know. Well, let's go ahead and, so we're at the Profaned Capital. Ooh, I know what we're up to next. I know exactly what we're doing next. Been talking about it for like the last day, how close we've been to it. And we are finally within like rock throwing distance of the Court Sorcerer staff, which is the staff we're going to use to replace our current staff. So this will be exciting. Finally get to see what that staff can offer us. Boom, baby. Rock gargoyle down. Ooh, and this is a spot with a bunch of crystal lizards. Keep that in mind. Keep stamina high as you come around the corner, and then trip them up. Take them out. Twinkling, alright. Not awesome, but not bad. More twinkling, alright. We make do with what we get. Not sure what we're going to put that toward just yet, but we will find something for it. Alright, so this spot's kind of a pain in the butt because of all of the poison. This is all... It's either poison or toxin. I think it might actually be toxin now that I think about it, but... Nonetheless, yeah, considering they give us blooming moss clumps, I'm thinking it's toxin. Let's go ahead and try to take some of these guys out easily. That way we don't have to worry about too much hectic stuff going on when we go down there. These little centipede things or spiders, I don't know what they are. Creepy as all get out though. Ah, let's go ahead and take those off now. We don't need these on. Don't want to make another mistake. And, oh, looks like we're getting an invasion. Could not join. Okay. Alrighty. It's one of the few times I actually use my mouse. Just for those real precise moments. Sadly, we may have to just buckle and accept that at some point in this run, we're going to get a little toxin. Wow, that sucked. Went right through him. That one looks like it dropped me something. Purging stone. I'm actually alright with that. Now we got like 2 or 3 of them in there. Pretty sure it's 3. I think I see 2 sets of hair and one's moving around. So let's go ahead and heal up. We'll take them on. Hopefully one... Oh, there's 4. Yeah, toxic. I see it. That's not good. But we made it. We cool. Let's go ahead and nest this up on our fire as well. Grab our... I think this is the ring. Yep, the Curse Bite ring. And over here, I think we just get more moss. Might be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure it's just more moss. That's a poison gem. Either way, not that great. Nothing that not that exciting. Nothing that exciting. We can now, since we're already toxined, let's come over here. Nice hit on him. Should be one more over here if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, right around the corner. Sneaky, sneaky. Let's go ahead and heal. Ah, what a letdown, man. I expected something a lot better than that. Go ahead and use a poison moss clump. Or blooming purple moss clump. Now, unfortunately, these guys are pains in the butt. Not sure what works best against them. And we're invading, so got to keep that in mind. We are in a dangerous spot. And there's an item in there we want, and one of the guys in there will drop us I think an axe or a hammer, one of the two. Oh god, this looks like another, is this another gank? Oh, maybe not. Looks like someone's chilling. Oh, what's this? That was a really bad choice on my part. Nice little fight club there, though. I really want to get someone into those more often, honestly. It's a good place to learn. Get into these swing of things. Well, that doesn't seem like it's doing a whole lot to him. What about fire? Grand total, it does a little better. There it is. Couple dung pies. And we'll use another purple moss clumps. Hopefully not get poisoned on the way over, because that would suck. There we go. We have one more moss clump to get through the spot, and then I don't mind. He's gonna wake up. He's gonna wake up. Oh, frickin' A, purging stones, of all things. Alright, I was kind of hoping the poison would wear down a little bit more before we head back out. Looks like we got time. Can't take too much time, but we got a little time. Yep, time. Time's up. Get on over. There we go. Yeah, so we let it resolve enough that we didn't have any issues. Come on around. Now we got this guy. This guy is a pain in the ass. Not gonna lie. And we just alerted him. Now we're here. Oh, he's got poise. What? You're wearing robes. How do you have poise? Oh, thank God. Yeah, he's casting faster than I can. Ah, that's annoying. I really was hoping to get up to his level and hopefully get a sneak attack on him first, but was not going to go that way. Also kind of, I mean, unfortunately with that area, it's like when you get all the lower stuff done, you're going to lose, at least probably once going through there. Just die to the environmental effects because, I mean, toxin just wears down your supplies so quickly. It's just the way it is. And I figured I'd try to get Logan's Scroll, because I know that'll make Orbeck happy, and it gets me a handful of goodies as well, like Soul Spear. The Soul Spear will probably be a pretty good spell to be running when the time comes. But, who knows? I mean, I've seen sorcerers go without it for a while, so it may not be all it's cracked up to be in other games, at least. So we won't get our hopes up. These crazy things, yeah, I'm like, they're so weird. I'm not even sure, I've never actually looked up what they're called or anything, man. They are just creepers. That's all I know them as. Oh, he killed himself. That's funny. Oh, that's Logan's Scroll. Little throwback to our boy, Big Hat Logan. And from up here, we can kind of cheese this dude, because, you know, why not? I honestly wonder if Frostbite's this guy's weakness, because nothing seems to be standing out above the rest. Should have probably plunge attacked him, but... well, as we say, live and learn. Dung pies, yep, dung pies. We got our Wrath of God, we got Court Sorcerer's Set, I believe is what that was. Over here, I think there's just rubbish. If I remember correctly, it's kind of funny, a little bait. Yeah, rubbish. I'm not sure if he hit me or not. That was awkward. But there we go. Court Sorcerer's Staff. That's an exciting piece, because that's one that's going to definitely outdo the Sorcerer's Staff we're using now, once we get some levels on into it. Yeah, we'll go over and save Sigurd at this point. Then we'll come back and save Carla. So, is that an item there? No, just light. Just a bright spot. We also get the gold Covetous serpent ring here as well. And another slab. There we go. So now, let's go ahead and roll on out. And we deal with the jailers that are going to show up once we grab the keys. Because we're going to get the key ring, and then we can go through the upper area as well and grab all the goodies we missed. Because they were behind locked doors. It's the main reason we kind of sped through that spot. It's just because, like, yeah, you can go be thorough the first time, but it's not really going to save you any time by being thorough. This one's kind of cheeky. Oh, wow. You saw I turned around. You knew my camera was turned around. You tried to take advantage of me. Dirty birdie right there. Jailer's Keyring. Awesome. So, now we can grab the final shortcut, which admittedly isn't a great shortcut, but it's something. Actually, is there a way? If we just backtrack, we'll probably find, but I don't know. There's some items down there that would be kind of cool to have. Because I don't remember what they are. That was what I wanted, totally. Gosh, this isn't doing much. The giants have always been so resistant. Yeah. Alright, so what else can we use to damage him? It's kind of cheesy to do it this way, but at the same time, keeps us alive. Let's see if can we switch this off? We can. Very picky about which ring we can put on, but we could switch this off, possibly for the young dragon ring. So yeah, technically we could. We just have to mess with probably removing the shield to do it. Yeah, no problem. This gives us a little extra boost. 62. Not great, but could be a lot worse. Okay, so that's all we got in that. Let's look at what we got in the way of... Throwing knives aren't going to do much. Kukri are not much better. B-A-A-S. Yeah. We'll see what they can do in the way of damage, but I don't think we're going to get anything impressive. 2. Yeah, that's really not even worth it. That said, I know they're weak to frost and strike, I'm fairly certain, but I just didn't want to get on this thing's feet because it's going to suck to fight him and all the rats. But I don't think we have a choice at this point. If we want to go down there, just gotta buck up and do it. That said, the tunnel over there leads us to safety, so we may do it that way. Oh my lord. All the rats. Yep. Hello, rats. Thank you, giant. Always worth spinning your camera on these ones, because you never know when they're hiding an item up here on these rafters. Anyway, this will give us the shortcut back to the first bonfire. Which I guess, if, no, we haven't gone and cleared that area because we reloaded at the other bonfire, so. I was thinking if we already cleared it, then we could go grab Carla real quick, but no, we died. So everything's back. It'll be a pain in the butt. That's right, we have no FP, so that's not going to help us at all. I'm like sitting here trying to frostproc him, and there's just no way to frostproc him. Oh, didn't go to sleep. Something boy. We can't get it back that way. It's an odd one for it to spawn us on, since it's so limited on where you can go. I don't recall if this is the Fight Club or not. Might be a gank, sadly. Well, that was easy, I guess. No better way to get our Estus and stuff back, I guess, is Oh, it didn't give me everything back. That sucks. It just spawned all the freaking rats back in. Oh, and it gave him full health bar. That is actually really lame. Well, at that point, we might as well go re-Estus up, and we will maybe head toward Carla. So I don't think the Giant himself drops anything. He may drop a chunk, though. If he drops a chunk, it'd be worth it. But if not, then it's not. If not, then it's not. Anyway, let's come over here. I know this is a locked cell that we can now get into. Rusted gold coin, alright. Nothing that amazing. Yeah, boy. What? What you gonna do? Alright. First spot done. Now, down below we got stuff. You didn't hear anything. Chill out. Gosh. Such a freaking paranoid creature down there, gosh. Paranoia. Boy. Just kidding. Let's go ahead and fireball. 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 Yeah, buddy. Chaos Fire Orb does some lifting. Prisoner Chief's Ashes. I'm fairly certain there was supposed to be a an Estus shard somewhere over here, but I guess I might be wrong on that. I had a feeling when I was looking at them, like, they're about to turn on me and become big old nasties. But they don't like fire, so... Old Sorcerer set. Awesome. Pretty sure that's a throwback to the first game. I was lucky, because I got cucked. Not just a little cucked, like, super cucked. Anyway, before we bled, let's go ahead and throw a torch on. There we go. Actually, I'm not sure. Now that I'm over here, I'm like going, I don't know if there is a Estus Flask shard in this spot. Could have swore there was. But it doesn't seem that is the case. We'll check down here where all the other jailers are. Let's see if it's just a weird spot down here. But kind of thinking I'm right, and there's not one here. Oh, that felt so good. I love messing with these jailers when they can't actually fuck with you. Especially with their soldering irons. Like, oh my god. Probably one of the most annoying weapons in the game when in their hands. I mean, for you it sucks. Don't even try using that thing, it sucks. But in their hands, man, it's just annoying. They just, ow. Yo. Throwing feces, is that really necessary? Actually, I just thought about it. We already got the Estus Flask from this area. It's in that Mimic. So, I don't even have to look around anymore. We're just going to move on. And get our Hex Girl Carla going. And we'll top off just to be safe, but I don't think it's going to do us much just because these guys are about to take it away anyway. Not through force, but with their eyes. Yeah, you're done. All right. Let's go. Back up to 3-3 for PvP, so as far as invading goes. So that's good. Was it these guys again? It is. Gotcha, bitch.
I thought good. Oh, really? I.
hours to do about 1,000,000 entries. I do every 2 minutes. I upload 500. And I'm
She's making $500 a month.
just the tedious work. Yeah, sure.
Over the course of a month, it takes you 50 hours. That
Good morning. You were up and awake at 4 this morning. I didn't like that.
fucking roaming around.
Weren't you, Michelle?
Be a little.
Because somebody woke me up at 3 o'clock this morning. I had to go back to sleep until 5:30. He also had a panic attack.
His computer shit.
Also, the shit is just, it was random as fuck. It's like both monitors went down at the same exact time. I had no audio coming through my ears, so I'm like, that's also a red flag. So then, probably wasn't necessarily the graphics card. I mean, that was kind of a good thing though, on this time. But like the audio of the game went out, games, all monitors went down. Like, there was no desktop. But I was still streaming.
Yeah, but it was a black screen on the screen.
Yeah. It wasn't even like OBS is underlay or anything. It should have had, if OBS was still functioning correctly, should have had like my sub goal or my follower goal, my event list, and all that shit.
Joey. What were you doing? Why'd you go in my room? Huh? Why are you awake?
I'm not just something.
I'm not sure I told you. Over in-
Oh, I got an invasion. That sucks. I actually got an invasion as an Aldrich Faithful and just didn't move, so it kicked me from the world. Well, hopefully I can re-plaster my steel. That'll make it work. Oh. So we got Carla. Badass hex chick. Oh, that spell, man. I cannot wait to see some of the other dark magic we get through Carla. I know she has Dark Edge, which is like a great sword you spawn in. Looks like it's going to be a pretty cool one. It'll throw people off for the poise, because these weapons don't have much poise. It'll kind of cover more bases, I guess, is really what I'm trying to say while doing stuff. But, we're also going to get Soul Spear. Oh, there's so many good things coming our way real quick. So we're going to go ahead and head back to Firelink. And at this point, we're kind of at a good stopping point, so we may stop here and on tomorrow's stream, jump on and take on, what's his name?
Speak thine heart's desire. Very well, then take
What's his name? Gosh, Yorm. The Giant Lord of Cinder. Anyway, we're gonna want. I think we're gonna keep pushing endurance for a minute. I don't know. I kind of want to keep pushing intelligence at the same time. It's like endurance would be good, but the idea of having intelligence at like even 55 is gonna be so like wowing. plus. Oh, we got some stuff to do real quick. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, we got our court sorcerer's staff. We're gonna want to upgrade that bad boy. So let's go ahead and don't want to do that. So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3. So give us 4, 5, and 6, and this will make it 7. Gosh, S scaling and intelligence. I'm pretty sure that, it's already beating it out. It's actually at, yes, in reality, it's not that far ahead. The A versus S scaling isn't that big a difference. Considering they're both at the same, or this one's actually a step behind this one. So if we were to do that one to level 7, it'd be 201. This one at level 7 is 202. So it's not huge, but it's something nonetheless. It's definitely something. So now we can go ahead and equip that bad boy and be on our way with the court sorcerer staff. And it may be another one of those staffs where it's like we're now hitting the cusp, if I'm not mistaken. Now that I really think about it, it took getting to level 50, 51 for the Yorshka chime to become better than the cleric sacred chime. So maybe it's the same kind of scenario. And this one will start really rocketing above after we get to like 55. It'll be noticeable, the difference of what they're both capable of. But nevertheless, we have 25,000 souls left over. Let's go to Orbeck. We have a scroll for him.
Back again, perfect.
Let's see what we can get off of good old Orbeck.
You've made quite the discovery. This is a scroll of the prodigious, a masterful sorcerer. Long, and now we have a scroll.
Yeah, buddy. So we got Homing Soul Mass. Definitely going to be worth it. Only 1 slot needed. Oh, wow, that's different. The Soul Spear. Soul Spear only requires 1 slot now. That is nice. I think if we get Aura Decoy, it triggers part of his quest line, so we'll grab that. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to play with some of these now. Got some new toys. Yeah. Definitely.
Promise to stay safe.
Actually, we can probably talk to him.
How do you like this?
Silent Ally, Slumbering Dragon Ring. Yeah.
With this, you can be sure to tell friend from foe from your very first encounter. It's a very unlit. I don't mean to seem open exchanging the form. I hope you. Promise to stay
I love
safe.
that. There's like 1 scroll left in the game, and he knows that scroll's out there. He wants it from you.
As I've now, the only arrow that would have...
Dark Sorceries.
You're a wicked, very soft good better. Oh, what on earth? I wouldn't think of so don't. Oh, I know. But, oh,
There we go.
oh. This,
And the Great Warden.
and I may be a queen.
Fiendish little lass. Yes, yes. We have Affinity to cast Dark Manifestation of Humanity. We have Edge. These are Hex sorceries. We got some Pyromancies. And some Miracles. Those are from the Braille Tome. So the 2 she starts with are these 2. We're going to grab that one. Eventually we'll grab Affinities, but I'm not sure that one's going to be super useful. This is the one, I mean, honestly, this one might not be super useful either, but it looks fun to use, so. That's the idea behind that one. And now that we're past Aldrich's area, we may actually take off the Pyromancy. Just because it may not be that useful. But we will have Soul Spear, which costs 32 to cast. It's kind of expensive. And we got Homing Soul Mask, which costs 20 to cast. It's a great one for PvP, though. Yeah, in comparison to what we use now, it's literally 3 times the cost. Double the cost of that one. Yeah, so it's a little expensive. So we switched to Dark Ed. Give me one moment, guys. And we're back. Just had to clear something up with the wife real quick. Needless to say, she was not enthused when we woke her up last night.
Not at all.
Alright, so we can put that on, and that also allows us to put in something else. So we might do... Actually, you know what? We may remove that from there, put that on here, and put this on here. I think I like that setup. And honestly, I'm thinking we'll get to 50. We may actually take a break from sorcery, intelligence boosting, and do attunement pretty quick here, just so we have more casts and more FP available at a time without having to Estus every 5 seconds. As we are covering a lot of bases at this point. Anyway, so we're gonna go... Let's go actually to a place where we can have some fun with this stuff. So we're gonna go check out... Fuck it, let's just go to the first areas. It's always fun to pick on the Lothric Knights. Extreme overpowered equipment. We'll see what the shield guys do, because those shields, I think they do 75% damage reduction physical, but I don't think these things are going to do any physical damage. I think they're all pure magic damage. Plus, Soul Spear can go through enemies, so we'll see how these handle. Now, we're going to get to the Dancer pretty quick here. We got 3 boss fights coming up, honestly. It's going to be a pretty hectic time for the next stream. I think we're honestly just going to save them all for the next stream, because we should be having fun by that point as far as just stomping. We're also going to be closing in on the end of this playthrough and hitting soul level 120 and kind of really deciding what we're going to do with the build. See where it's going to shine. So, let's go ahead and show these off. We got... Oh, that looks fucking cool. I love the look of that. We got Soul Spear, which is magic damage. So let's see how this one damages. Literally just punctures.
CMRE financial.
667. $692. Alright, so we don't get voice. Oh, it's a giant curved sword too, so it's kind of deceiving how long it actually is. Literally had enough power to shield break him, so that's a pretty good sign. These guys, the great shields, man, great shields are not easy to shield break. Yeah, it's got potential. It's got a place. It's definitely got a place. It's going to be tricky to use, but it's got a place. As far as that one goes. So, see what Soul Spear does to these guys. Almost one-shots the big bad boy. Oh, that's so awesome. We got an Ember. Those are good. Alright, so... yeah, the only one I'm kind of like a little on the edge of is the Dark Edge. I feel like hexes are a little lacking in this game, sadly, but probably with good reason. I know in Dark Souls 2 they were pretty strong. Dark Souls 1 there was a couple of them that really just soared above the rest, so can't expect too much out of it. That said, let's see what else we could play with in that slot. Yeah, it's honestly the difference between Dark Edge versus Moonlight Greatsword, which we may end up switching to something like that later on anyway, so. Our current FP cost is 181, our total FP is 181, so just gotta keep that in mind. Alright, well. I'm thinking we're gonna call it there. Like, I want to keep going, I'd love to keep going, but we're at two pretty big deal boss fights, and I'd rather do those live on the stream rather than just do them on the YouTube, so. Admittedly, after the boss fights, we have the dancers. We have got 3 big boss fights coming up. Plus, we could always do the dragon, what's his name? Osiris. Yeah. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I may change my mind. We may do another video recording, but for this one, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up at this point, and yeah, you'll know whether or not we're doing this live, or if I just get a wild hair in my butt to do it now and have some fun with it. So, thank you so much for watching. If you're enjoying the content, please remember to subscribe to the YouTube channel and follow me on Twitch so you can hopefully catch me during the next live session we do. We are pretty good about doing them pretty much every day. Hopefully I get a more solid schedule. Right now we're just doing a 10 to 2 or 10 to, you know, however long it lasts. And hoping to keep growing. And again, thank you so much for watching. Every little bit of support helps. Oof, sorry about that. Have a great night, and have a great day if it's your daytime for you. Anyway, we'll catch you next time. Peace.